Okay, 26 April 2022. This is right before the big Chinese tallow bloom in the Mississippi Gulf Coast. An overview of what's happening. I had a really strong hive in February. I ordered 2 queens, hoping to do 2 splits on it. And the hive swarmed and left me queenless. So I got 3 new queens and 2 weak splits. And I had to leave on a vacation for 2 weeks. So that's why I put extra boxes on here, because I was planning on being gone a lot longer. So now I'm kind of concerned, for one thing, that the hive beetles, since they got so much area to patrol, and also they didn't have a lot of foraging bees when I left, so I thought maybe and I couldn't feed them since I was gone, so I was kind of worried about that. But they seem to have foragers. This is the weakest hive. We'll see what's going on in there. It's a bee on the inner cover. That's a good sign. But I might have to steal from some of the other hives. Wow, I got bees way up here. This is the split. The least strong. And I do have a hive beetle trap, nothing in there. I'm just going to go ahead and remove this super and set it off to the side. And I don't think I'll put it back on. We'll see. I mean, there's nothing in there, and I don't think they're really getting that much honey at this point, or nectar, since it's a brand new hive. All 3 hives seem to be queen right, and same thing with this brood box, there's nothing in it. So we'll go ahead. I think I will leave this in here then, just in case also. I don't like opening the hives too often. Alright, so right away I'm looking down here, and this is the new hive. Looks like a lot of bees. Keep the smoker going. There we go. A bit of smoke in there. So at this point, I just hope they have adequate stores. If they have some honey, some pollen, and some brood, I'll probably leave them alone. But I might steal something from one of the other hives. Oh boy, this is just full of honey and nectar and pollen. This may have been a frame I stole from the original hive, so they don't need stores. They got plenty. So I'm not going to mess with that. Okay, so they did a good job of cleaning up this old nasty frame. A lot of places for a queen to lay eggs. If I have a queen, it seems really quiet, and it seems like a lot of bees in here, so I'm assuming the queen is in here. It seems to be a queen right hive. Alright, a lot of larvae in there. So for a new queen, hopefully she's not on this one. There's eggs, larvae, cap brood. They have stores, they have honey, nectar. So at this point, I am not going to mess with them. I was going to steal something, but look at that frame. And there does seem to be some foragers in here. So things seem to be a lot better than this one. In the morning, they look kind of skimpy, not a lot going on. But everything seems to be looking good here. And they have some room to grow. I probably will put that other brood box on here, just because. And put my hive beetle trap up here. Oops. Alright, so that's enough of this hive. We'll move on to the next one. Okay, this is the second of my splits. The one that seems to be doing better, so Once again, I'm going to be as least invasive as possible. Oops, the inner cover came off with that. Once again, same with this one. Doesn't really seem to be in the super. Didn't expect there to be, but I really wasn't sure how long I was going to be gone. So I won't be putting this back. I'll reposition my camera a little bit here. All right, looks good. Also, this brood box, second brood box, nothing going on there. So, but I will put it back. So hopefully they will grow. All right, and just like the first split, things are looking good in here. A lot of bees. So you can check for stores and larvae. And once I see all that, we're going back together. There's a heavy frame. That's the honey and nectar on that. Okay, there's a busy frame here. Just full of nectar, a little bit of pollen. Nectar, honey, little pollen. So same with the other one, they don't really seem to need my help as far as feeding or stealing. I've yet to see some brood, so. Alright, let's all calm down here. My original frame there, I just had some angry bees. They didn't sting that much, but they were just, so hope they got a new queen in there. So. Okay, lots of bees, lots of nectar. And I did visualize this queen before I left. A lighter one, yep, there we go. Oh, this side is full of eggs. And there we have some beautiful brood, really nice pattern for the new queen. And a lot of larvae in there too. Kind of strange what they did over here. I mean, the cells aren't really built up yet, but each one of them has an egg in there. So I guess the queen got tired of waiting for them to build up and just decided to start laying. Hopefully she's not honey bound. Too much nectar. Okay, so as with the last one, I'm happy. I'm not going to do anything else. So on to the last hive. See what's going on with it. Okay, this is my original hive that I did the 2 splits on, and then when swarmed on me and they went queenless. So they've been through a lot, but there still really seem to be a lot of bees in here. And I still have hopes from this one to actually get some honey. So I got 2 supers on here, but I may take one off, depending on what we see. So I'm not seeing any hive beetles at all. It's just good. Okay, so this was a super that I put on in the last minute since I wasn't sure or not if I would be back for the Chinese tallow flow. And the Chinese tallow is looking really good. A lot of big flowers on there. So just to see what's going on here, it does look like maybe some white colored comb on there. They may be building up. But not a lot going on. So anyway, I'm going to pull this one off. Being careful not to spill my hive beetle trap, like I've done before. The second super was pretty much full before I left. But some stupid love bugs flying around. Okay, and it does look like this is pretty much full of honey. And this is my angry hive. They followed me all over the yard. They were queenless for a bit, though, so maybe that's why they're so grumpy. There's something in there, not hive beetles. Something. Okay, so I'm going to put those in the top here. And this queen was released right when I left, so I didn't really get to see if she's laying or not. But it just seems so quiet and they're acting so well behaved that I assume she's in there laying eggs. But we'll see in a minute. This super is pretty much full of capped honey. So I'm just going to crack it up, move it out of the way, and see what's going on in the brood boxes. Oof. Okay, not much. Before I left, I did see the new queen, and they had a dot on her, and she was running around, and everyone seemed to be accepting her. And like I mentioned, everything's kind of calm and quiet. So hopefully she's in here doing her job. Hopefully I won't have to dig too deep in here. Oops, sorry. Didn't mean to poke you, bee. Ooh, is he heavy? Yep, nectar and honey. I'm not seeing any eggs or larvae. So we might have to go down to the first floor. Just kind of careful. Some of these frames I didn't put nails on. I learned that's not a good thing to do, because without nails, they all come apart. A lot of honey and nectar. But also a lot of room to grow. Alright, so no sign of a queen up here. So we yank this off and look downstairs. Position this camera. Okay, come on, queen, be in here. nectar. Nectar. Honey. Ooh, a lot of good looking pollen. Couple drone cells. Look at that pretty pollen in there. We got a laying worker. Okay. She's been here. Been really busy queen. Look at all them babies in there. I mean, not a really nice pattern, but a lot of white looking, nice looking little baby bees. So, like healthy. And she is a young queen. I mean, I bought it directly from the guy, and he assured me it was a new queen. It wasn't a year old or anything. So we'll go ahead and put everything back, and everything looks good. I am done for the day.